ocean. I can make hurricanes and tornadoes. Is that right? Replies the sun. Well, I can melt all the snow of the mountains. I can dry up an entire lake. I can make a sidewalk so hot that it cooks an egg. The wind blows his strongest gust towards the man. But the man, now there's a man all of a sudden in the story. He's very lucky, very lucky. He blows towards the man, but the man's jacket stays off. Okay, stays on. No, I think that it's missing a page. Okay, I bet that they had a bet that someone said, you see this man, okay, he has a jacket. The one that can make the man put his jacket off, take his jacket off, is the strongest. For example, I bet that they said that, but I don't see anything here, so let's continue. The wind blows his strongest gust towards the man, but the man's jacket stays on. It's a bit fresh today, he says. A winter storm must be coming. He zips the jacket higher to cover his nose. This is impossible, says the wind. He stops blowing. My turn, says the sun. First, the sun shines enough to stop the snow. The man unzips his hood. Then the sun pulls the clouds apart and gently shines down on the man. Suddenly, it's a beautiful spring day. Yes, I think it describes the weather here in Greece. One day is summer, the next day is winter. Wow, the weather sure is strange around here. Yes, it is, says the man, and he unzips his jacket. The sun gently wiggles your fingers and increases the temperature. What strange weather. Now it feels like summer, the man says as he brings to sweat. Goodness me, it's so hot. He removes his winter jacket. He lies down on the grass for a nap in the warm sun. I win, says the sun, beaming. Moral. Sometimes warmth and gentleness can achieve more than strength and force. No, that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is to not compete. I mean, don't compare yourself to others, because the wind is powerful in his own league, and so the sun. They are different. They are both powerful. They are both powerful, but they are different. They can't compete with each other. That's the moral of the story is to don't compare yourself and don't compete, because you are you and others are others. That's the moral of the story. Don't listen to that. Another story is The Bird and the Whale. Once there was a bird who fell in love with a whale, and the whale who fell in love with the bird. So it's the same whale and the same bird. Okay. Imagine the bird falling in love with the whale, but the whale falling in love with another bird. The bird loved the whale's beautiful smile. Okay, the whale's beautiful smile. Like whales have beautiful smiles. He loved the way she swam through the water so gracefully. The whale songs and made the whale laugh. The whale sang beautiful songs and made the bird cry, even though he didn't know why. Okay, I think that birds also sing, and but it depends on what bird, because some birds sing beautifully, some other birds are like gra gra. It's not so beautiful, but I don't know if the whales sing beautifully. Maybe they are, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like whales that sing. I don't know. One day you could meet my family in the ocean, said the whale. No, your family has to come out of the ocean so the bird can meet them. The bird can't go in the ocean to meet them. And you could meet my friends on the land. The friends can come around the ocean to see them. Okay, said the bird. Everything was perfect. Very. You see that also. But the world does not stop turning just because a bird and a whale fall in love. Of course not. Summer turned into autumn, and autumn turned into winter. The ocean turned cold, and all the other whales left for warmer waters. I bet the birds left too. Come with me to warmer waters, said the whale. It's a wonderful place. It's always warm, and there are so many fish to eat. I love to eat fish, said the bird, but I love you, and I love you. I will follow you anywhere, but first teach me to be a whale. Fine. Like this, said the whale. Follow me. She dived deep into the water. Okay, said the bird. And he also dived deep into the water. I can't believe it. Deeper and deeper he went. I'm swimming, he laughed. He laughed. He's still laughing. I'm afraid that you wouldn't be able to breathe. But he laughed. I'm a whale. Oh God. But soon he couldn't breathe, of course. He returned to the surface gasping. He tried and tried and tried again, but he ran out of breath every time. I don't think a bird can become a whale, said the bird. Come with me instead. Is that bird stupid? Come with me instead. I live up on the cliffs. It's a wonderful place. It's warm and cozy, and every morning you can watch the sunrise. I love to watch the sunrise, said the whale, and I love you. I will follow you anywhere. But first, teach me how to be a bird. Shit, everyone. Like this, said the bird. Follow me. And he flapped his wings and soared into the sky. Okay, said the whale. She squeezed her eyes shut and flapped her fins, just like the bird. She flapped and flapped up and down. Water splashed everywhere. I'm flying. She laughed. I'm a bird. What? But she opened her eyes. She wasn't soaring in the sky. She was still in the water, of course. She tried and tried again, but she couldn't fly. I don't think a whale can become a bird, said the whale. But if you can't fly and I can't swim, where can we live together? Said the bird. We will stay here in the waves, said the whale. But the bird shook his head sadly. Love to swim deep in the ocean, she said. That is your favorite thing to do. You would never be happy here. The whale sighed. And you love to fly and soar into the sky, she said. That is your favorite thing to do. You would never be happy here either. And so, because the bird and the whale loved each other so much, forgot each other. Every time the whale saw a bird flying high in the sky, she thought of her bird. She hoped he was enjoying the skies just like that. And every time the bird saw a whale diving deep in the ocean, he thought of his whale. He hoped she was enjoying the, diving deep in the ocean. He thought of his whale. That she was enjoying the ocean as well. Just like that. Okay, that was beautiful. I won't lie. The moral of the story is if you love someone and you know that you won't be happy with you, don't let your ego be on the way and let him go or her. It's better for if you love someone truly, you want him to be happy even if he or she is away from you. So that's the moral of the story. I didn't see it anywhere, but I imagined it. It's obvious, I think. It was short video today, but it was very meaningful. The last story was meaningful. So that's it. I hope you liked it, and you relaxed also.